No way. No way. Oh my. Let me just reload it. Hold on. No actual way I can. This is crazy. I didn't get the notification yet, but oh man. Yo, I got the notification. Let's go on it. Let's see. No way. Yo, I got the notification. Oh my. And it's okay. Let me just disconnect the charger. Turn the charger off. Hold on. Close the thing so I don't get copyrighted. So let me explain what's been going on when I couldn't stream, because there's been a lot been going on. Basically, a few a week ago, when I was streaming Mackenzie's thing, YouTube took down my thing and they said I was apparently violating their thing. Then I was like, what? I didn't do anything wrong. It's just I was streaming my screaming, and probably the robot probably got it wrong. The one that controls all the videos and all the advertising and all that. So, I was gonna email YouTube, but I didn't have to email them, because guess what? I can finally stream again. Now I'm gonna go see if I could do it on the PS4, because now I know it works on the phone. Because when I went on YouTube, I saw that my Mackenzie Destroys Old Phone stream is there. I'm like, okay, well, if it's there, thank God that the YouTube robots actually allow that. Now, I didn't have to email them out after all, or send any feedback to them. That's really good. I was going to, but didn't have to. I'm running at a solid 30 frames while downloading game to my new hard drive. Now, this is not a mechanical hard drive. You probably know what hard drive this is just by seeing that. Yeah, you can probably tell what hard drive it is. But yeah, I'm just so happy that I can stream again, because I just had to wait a week. It was only today that I saw on my channel, like a few minutes ago. I was scrolling on my channel just trying to match the items from one of my streams to my home screen, because currently I'm downloading a very big game. Well, it's not that big, but I'm downloading it so then I could play it again. But I'm doing it with Ethernet. I got my other cable disconnected, but as you can probably see, my extender is busy. It doesn't look so busy, but on the phone, but it really is really busy. Oh man, honestly, I thought I couldn't stream forever. Now, I'm not sure about my main channel, because my main channel did get 3 strikes, I think it was. If I got another strike on my main channel, my main channel's gone. So, I can't really stream on there at the moment. I will have to email YouTube first and then see what they say. If they actually allow me, maybe like for a day or something, to actually stream on there, I will eventually go live. But that's the whole reason why I'm going live on this channel, because on my main channel I got copyrighted. I don't even know what I even did to get copyrighted, seriously. I know about the videos, yes, that's my fault, but what's it called? The stream, I don't know what it was. It must have been some background music. I must have live streamed something on the TV. I remember something like that. Like, it must have been that stream or something else, but I remember like being in here and then going to the other room and streaming something there was a boxing match going on TV. I think I streamed that. I think that's what got me copyrighted. I think that is, but I don't quite know. So, makes sense. But obviously this channel just got probably, well, it should be 0 strikes, but I don't know. It had 1, because the YouTube robots got the stream thing wrong. What the YouTube robot, the coding was completely wrong in that thing, because there was nothing wrong in that stream. There's tons of other videos of destruction, and I don't know why my screen capture has to get taken down. My channel has to get its first ever strike on it. It's horrible. Luckily, I do have a backup anyway, so I'm fine a little bit. But this is my gaming channel. This is where I go live on the PS4. So if I can't go live on the PS4, I'm gonna have to sign into the other channel, my backup, go live from there. That also means that I have to sign in on YouTube on the PS4 and watch videos off that, because I can't do it on here. Luckily, I could do it on here again. I'm really hoping now when I turn on my PS4 and everything, when I go live from any game, I'm just gonna launch a game that's just in my disk drive. Whatever game it is, I'm just gonna launch it. It could be any game. It could even be this game here. And then see how that goes, because it is AMD hardware, so it's gonna deal pretty well. I'm pretty sure it's quad core. I don't know if it's dual core. How does that manage that then? How many cores and how many threads? I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research about my PS4's APU, because I really want to know how it deals so well with stream. Is it just the software? Is it the chip itself? Is it the RAM? Because I know RAM is kind of something to do with that as well. Because I don't know. It might be both RAM and software. It probably isn't much to do with APU. You've played for 16 hours. Okay, yeah, that's one thing. What's one thing with Steam running in the background? It will track how long I've played the game for. So yeah, right there it says I've played for 16 hours. Obviously, I was not connected to the internet, but somehow Steam was running in the background. It just knew anyways. So, anyways, I just click maybe later, because why not? So yeah, my PC finally has an SSD. I can prove it to you by if I show you guys. The original hard drive is not in there right now, but yeah, fast BIOS is enabled, and the NX bit, I have to keep that enabled too, just so in a few days something's going to happen to my Windows and it's going to be nice. So with NX bit enabled currently at the moment, I'm just going to wait for that to happen, and then with NX bit, then I'm going to boot back into BIOS, turn NX bit off, then I'm going to boot back into Windows 10, see how just fast it is. I also realized after the reinstall of Windows on this hard drive, I couldn't go live because my channel had a strike and I was still waiting. But in those waiting days, I decided to I had an SSD laying around. Well, someone gave me this SSD. I'm not going to mention who they are, but someone gave me this SSD. Basically, what I'm gonna do is what I was gonna do. So I plugged it into Windows. There was some stuff on there, and then I was like, okay, well, can I access this or anything? I deleted it. I deleted everything on there, and then I tried to format it, and then it didn't work, or something happened. It was like I thought the hard drive was corrupted. So this hard drive is so cheap. Not as hard. This SSD is so cheap. When I plug it in, there's like a little red LED inside of the entire SSD itself that I can see shining through the screw holes. And then when I'm holding it in my hands, I can actually feel it vibrate because of all the clock speeds it's going through. I don't know if that's normal for an SSD. I know that's normal for a chip, or not chip, power supply, because I normally hear coil whine in my PS4, but I did not expect coil whine to be in a hard drive. Honestly, I never knew. There was no videos or nothing about it. I never knew there was a coil whine in the hard drive. That's the first ever time that I actually used an SSD with my PC. So then what I decided to do was I was like, okay, well, the next day I got Windows setup. I got my Windows setup drive, plugged it in, booted it up on this SSD. Now, before this SSD had anything on it, I did create a partition. I was gonna copy the image from my other hard drive with the same Windows, but on that hard drive, basically on a mechanical hard drive. I was gonna re-image it, but I didn't quite know how to do it, because the Windows 10 boot menu, like that blue screen menu with all the stuff on it, it's pretty hard to access. I don't know if there's a special combination like Windows or F7, like Windows F7 for example. I don't know if you're supposed to press one of the like hold Windows and an F keys. I don't know. That might be part of the software, maybe not. But I mean, Windows is a PC software, so most likely maybe. But I don't know though. So yeah, Windows 10 is basically way better software. Now I know the logos. If you look on the logo here, or the start menu button, it looks very identical to the one on my keyboard. You may as well think that this is a Windows 10 machine. Well, this came on 2012 and Windows 10 was not out back then. A very, very much software like Windows 10 was out back then. It used kind of Windows, it was like a Windows 7 combination with Windows 10 animations. And basically, this software was called Windows 8. And I think this machine, well, I think Windows 8.1 came out in 2013, so this is just Windows 8. But if I bought a Windows 8.1 machine, or if I got a Windows 8.1 machine, then obviously it would be running pretty much the same, I guess. Not much of a change. Obviously, it's still Windows 8, but the logo is literally exactly the same. Look at this. Look at that logo. Exactly the same. If we look on the screen as well, the logo is exactly the same. That's how you can tell that this is basically. I've looked at the Windows 8 boot screen. It is very much like Windows 10. It's got the same spinning dots and everything. What else was there? I looked at the home screen of Windows 8. Literally, that black space that the Windows logo is in, not there. Just the actual. It's basically very much like Windows 7. Basically, just the logo itself is there. So not the black bit around the logo. Just the logo itself. Also being kind of like a overlay on the background. So and the other, it was still kind of a half Windows 7, but not exactly. They have changed a lot of sounds, a lot of stuff in there. So say like if you plug in a USB, you go and basically what's it called? When it came to Windows 10, those sounds extracted from Windows 8 to Windows 10. Same thing with the logo, but they just put a black space around the logo, so they don't really make it. Well, they kind of change it a little bit, but there's obviously still got the Windows 8 button. What else was there? Trying to think. What else was there? Yeah, so when you plug in a USB and take it out, it's got like Windows 10 has the exact same sounds, exact same animations when on the boot screen. It is very, very identical to Windows 8. Literally, very identical. Just a slightly changed because, Windows. I don't think Windows 8 had the type of the search thing, because I remember seeing a lot of YouTube videos. I always look at the user's home screen. They do not have the type of the search thing, so that's probably just a Windows 10 thing. But this PC is capable of Windows 10, even though if it's Windows 8 in 2012, it's still capable of Windows 10 because obviously the graphics and all that. So obviously the APU also sat over there somewhere. You can probably see it. That APU is also capable of Windows 10. That's the original APU that came with this. But this APU I'm currently having is a Windows 8.1 APU. So that means it came out in 2013. Yes. So, and then obviously around 2015, that's when Windows 10 came out and all the Windows 10 tablets. But Windows 8 originally supposed to be tablet OS. But then when I looked at the desktop version, I was like, okay, very, very good. Looks nice. But anyways, I like how Windows 8 is just runs nicely. I just see it on other people's PCs all the time. It's just nice. What else? I want to know. Is this PC capable of? Obviously, most likely it is of Windows 95. Now I know what you're probably going to say. That's that's really old software. That's like 1995 stuff. Yeah, there may not be any laptops back then, but I think the first laptop OS was Windows XP, if I'm not wrong. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, there was a lot of other stuff out back then. But yeah, Windows XP was laptop OS. That's why on the BIOS, the very last option is XP. But yeah, imagine running Windows Vista on this thing. It would run perfect. It would run really, really nicely because obviously this APU is capable of 60 frames because, yeah, what was it? Yeah. My previous installation of Windows 10, it was on my, where was it? It was on my original hard drive, the one that's in the casing over there. Basically on that hard drive, I think it was before I did it. Well, no, it was after I did the reinstallation. The hard drive still kept the records and all the information of the previous APU, and I was like, why is the processes number of processes in system config still 2? I'm pretty sure it should be 4 or something like that. Well, I didn't think that at the time, but I'm thinking that now. And then when I reinstalled Windows 10 on a newer hard drive, I think it was on a newer hard drive, something like that. I looked at number of processes again on the newer hard drive. I'm pretty sure. Not gonna lie, it came up with 4. Because the APU and the RAM just updated. Now obviously I did get given higher clock speed RAM, so this is mostly capable of medium, let's say, gaming. Obviously capable of low as well, but yeah, I'm more of like a medium high kind of spec PC. Like I like high end stuff. If you know me, you know I like high-end, because high-end... Oh, there we go. Okay. You can probably see the phone is having an easy time looking at the screen because my gamma is default. I only adjusted the AMD settings. So, now with Hitman... What is downloading? Hold on. Steam has finished... No, I don't need that. For God's sakes, man. I really do not need this. So I'm just going to hit uninstall. Yes. I didn't really need that. It was only like a few megabytes, it's fine. But yeah, now it's SSD super quiet as well. Look, the fan turned off, right? You don't hear any hard drive mechanical sounds. It's all digital, all quiet. It honestly, it sounds like it's turned off, even though it's like still on, still rendering graphics. But yeah, so now I've got all this downloaded. Let's exit out. Okay, that is my internet stuff right there. If you didn't know, look at this. So you can see that my bandwidth was high, and then yeah, I guess it did drop and then it got high. I think it dropped because I went live. That's probably why, or something like that. But now it's all done. What I could do, I could either launch this or I could either launch this. Now I do not know which game to launch. I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably just launch this because I haven't. Actually, no. Wait, no. Hold on. Let me just disconnect from the internet because it says right now it's connected via LAN cable. So I'm going to disconnect via LAN cable. Now, for some reason, in the female port of this LAN cable port, or Ethernet, let's say. Hold on, let me turn my laptop around. This gets stuck in there, so it's really hard to remove. Hold on. I have to probably remove it with, like, pull my phone here. That's if my phone can see it. I can't see my phone screen. I don't know if my phone's even going to see it or not. Probably 50-50, it might see it. My phone seeing it? Is my my phone? I really cannot tell. My phone seeing it or no? I don't know. What about doing this? My phone, like here. That's never gonna work. I might have to do with this then. Basically, it's really hard, by the way. But just pull it out. Oh shit! The fan's turning on. I can feel the heat. Oh, that's really hot, by the way. Let me just turn it off, just to be safe. Just gonna turn it off. Look how quick this turns off. By the way, look. Super quick, and the hard drive just goes. Like it doesn't even. It takes so much time to turn off. Let me just put the phone down for this one. Finally, okay. I finally got my LAN cable out. The more I do this, I think the more the plastic will get kind of weaker or used to it over time, because the plastic in there really holds on to that LAN cable. Trust me, it really does. Because last time I took out the LAN cable, I almost broke it. That That was how much. I was pressing the little plastic tab, which I was supposed to press when you're pulling out a LAN cable. I was pressing this. I was pressing as hard as I can, and it was still stuck. But yeah, basically, I'm now gonna plug in this. Gonna plug this back in. Don't move my extender too much, otherwise it might disconnect. Then my stream is gonna go offline. Right, I can probably screen capture again. I don't know though. But from now on, I'm gonna be way more careful than I originally was, because, oh man. Yeah, I was being pretty careful, but I wasn't thinking so much about it. But now that I think a lot about it, I'm like, okay, I need to be a lot more careful and thinking a lot more about it now, because I never knew that was going to happen, alright? I didn't know that robot was going to take down my stream because the robot thought he saw something, I don't know. Stupid stuff, honestly. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm probably never going to screen capture ever again after what happened, so I'm just going to have to go live from my phone camera, if that's okay with you guys. I don't know, eventually I might do a screen capture, only one screen capture. That's only just because my games, I want to show you guys like the games I play and stuff. I'm also going to link up my DualShock 4, because last time I was doing it with the iPhone 6s, and the iPhone 6s did a great job, trust me. It was super smooth and everything, because I don't know, like that A9 processor is really good. Even though it's just dual core, it's still really good. However, with a quad core processor, oh man, because this phone right here uses the A10 quad core Fusion, or A10 Fusion quad core. It's Apple's first ever quad core chip, which is really good. In a phone, I love quad core chips, just because how powerful they are. The clock speed is 2.34 gigahertz, very similar to the clock speed on my PC. My PC is also using A10, which is kind of a coincidence, and the clock speed is 2.50 gigahertz maximum. Base, okay. I don't think you can overclock an iPhone, but if you could, I think you probably have to jailbreak it for that. Maybe even install Windows on an iPhone. Because there are ways you can install Windows on an iPhone, because iPhone is basically kind of a PC, but obviously it's most of a phone than a PC. Now, my previous APU was an A6 4400M on my laptop. It was okay. Hitman 2 would run not that good. There would be too much green graphics and too much stuff going on. So took out that APU and I replaced it with a better one that I know works way better. So newer the APU the better. This is AMD's latest one, it's the 5750M. But the only thing is, it's like AMD's not releasing APUs anymore for laptops. So I don't know, they probably are, but they're not. They have completely stopped releasing pin grid away APUs, which I love pin grid away APUs because just how powerful they are. I never knew there was ever a pin grid away APU after I found out in my laptop. So, you know, learning stuff about PCs all the time. So it's always a good thing. So let's just quickly as you can probably see, the background is all the same because I kind of mimicked it a little bit. There are still some stuff in Windows though I need to optimize that I did previously. Hold on, let me just... Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna quickly adjust all the graphics on Hitman because it's gonna be like 60 frames and all this and that. So I'm just gonna. So this is my current graphics driver. Yeah. Basically, it does say DirectX 12, but I don't think it's capable of that. So what I have to do. Monitor primary. Now I was gonna say 1280 by 720, but I just go for maximum quality. Even though it's gonna render like a 2-3 milliseconds like longer, is fine. Make it obviously full screen. VSync has to be off. If VSync is on, it's gonna kind of slow down the processor. You've also got to make sure you're running it at 30 frames. I know it doesn't look so good in 30 frames, but it's just like, I do it for performance. I don't do it for looks. I do this kind of things for performance. So now, yeah, level of detail, I'm gonna make that low. Texture quality low. Now make sure this is just on trilinear, and also make sure that the shadow something AO is off. You just want to make sure that it's low and off, you know, off. Basically it makes it easier for the processor. Dynamic sharpening, I'll have that off as well. Simulation base, maybe, I don't know. Display frames or show frames per second has to be off as well, because it's not going to show it anyways. Show stats off as well. Just like that, that's how you run Hitman 2 on AMD APU with the lowest settings possible in the game. And now I'm going to go ahead and jump into some gameplay. Now I know my thing is on base, but I'll probably change that later on. I can have it better, but later. I'm going to play, see how it goes. So now my cable's disconnected. Oh man, that honestly launches so quickly. Literally, I'm not even joking. On my... Oh man, this is impressive. Honestly, it launches so quickly as well, because it's running all high speed RAM and an SSD, which is SATA 6. I say SATA 6, but I mean SATA 3, which is 6 gigabits per second. So technically, it kind of is, but you know, my other mechanical hard drives that I use for this laptop as well, and all of my other systems. Now for the PS4, I do use SATA 3, but from all of my other stuff that uses a hard drive, it's always SATA 2, because that's just what it is. But anyways, if I just... Yeah, I'm just going to click go offline. I honestly love how smooth it is. Look at that. It loads smooth as well. It's a really good game to play. If I just adjust one thing though, if I go to options, there's stuff in the game as well you need to adjust as well. So something like this, I normally have this on lower. So right now gamma correction is on 1.00. If I put it on like lower, it'll be easier for me. And also you can see things better with lower gamma in Hitman. So that's what I normally like to do. Now Hitman probably is up to date. Ultra. I didn't know my level of detail. It could be ultra. Now I don't really need ultra because that's just gonna slow down my PC. I don't need that. Audio. So simulation. Wait, what is that for audio? Wait, what is that? Controls. Hold on a minute. What did I say? Controls the amount of CPU only simulation for audio. Would result in improved audio quality at the cost of increased CPU load. Base recommended CPU for 4 cores or less. Better recommended for CPUs with 6 cores. Best recommended for CPUs. That's not good, is it? I didn't know what simulation. I thought simulation quality was to do with the game's rendering and how it runs. Hey there, Mackenzie. What's up? There we go. Thanks. So, I didn't know what was to do with audio, and I didn't know that better, or let's say, yeah, best was with 8 cores. Now, my APU only has 4 cores, which is only quad core. I like quad core stuff, but I could get more cores if I felt, but I don't know how many cores the PS4 uses. I have to research about the PS4 first, like the APU in there, how many cores it uses. If it uses more than 4 cores or 2 cores, more than 4 cores, then I'm going to have to just stay with this at the moment. I don't know. There might be a better laptop that I could probably guess, because I'm trying to get a laptop that's just like a PS4, but that just runs Windows 10. Now, I like to tweak Windows 10 and make it how I want to make it, and basically improve all the performance, because I'm all about performance. Every time on Windows 10, I'm all about performance. So, yeah, let's go to gameplay. Let's see what we have. So there was some HUD that I turned off. I forgot what it was though. Vital info messages. Target info minimap. Where is it gone? Camera grid. No, where is it gone? Seriously. Challenges HUD. Yeah, I don't know. I might keep some of them on for now. Alright. Hitman 2 is fun. So we're gonna go ahead and should we play the prologue or should we just play the Nightcall mission, which is the mission with the green graphics? Now as you can probably already hear, my jet fan is blowing out some air. So I'm just gonna go ahead and launch the prologue. I love how smooth it is on. Look at this. Look, ready? If I go on this right now, look how smooth this is gonna be. I've never seen Hitman 2 ever load on a what's it called, SSD before. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That loaded really quickly. Okay, but what I'm actually on about is a level. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There's no lag in the loading. Look at that. It's just so smooth, man. Let's put down the volume, shall we? Don't want to get copyrighted now. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Running on SSD, it loads really quickly. It's obviously all solid state, but it loads really quickly. So I'm just doing it with the trackpad here. Let's walk, shall we? Let's run, actually, shall we? This is the first mission in the Hitman 1. Normally it would be on PS4, but I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's see. Yeah, what's the go? If I get another strike on my channel for no reason, because I don't like, if I didn't realize what I did wrong, obviously that's kind of not my fault. Kind of is half. But if there is nothing I did wrong, and I realize it, but then it's something wrong on YouTube's end, that's not really my fault, is it? That's mostly that's up to their end. So basically, if I do get another strike on my channel, that's not my fault, and I realize it completely, then I will basically contact YouTube themselves through the YouTube dashboard. I'm just hoping I don't get another strike anyways, because I'm honestly, if I get more than one strike, I don't think, what was it? Was it like a month or something? I don't think I can stream. Oh man, hate this cold, honestly. Wish winter time was over already, but gotta keep going in there. I have to wait all the way until May and when it's finished. Can't even sit properly. Okay. So yeah, running on an SSD, it's not really, the SSD doesn't make any sound when I'm running my stuff on there with it internally in the laptop. I don't make it in any sound. But when I plug it into a USB source, then it does start to make sound. I don't know why. Like, I felt it buzzing in my hand. I was like, why is it making that noise? Why is it being that loud? Normally in a desktop PC, you would not be able to hear it, because it's just like, because the noise is surrounded by the fans. That's why. The fans inside of the PC, and maybe even the disk drive. I don't know. The disk drive wouldn't make any sound if there's no disk in it, but the fans would obviously be going 24/7. So yeah, let me just mute the sound for now, because actually no, not mute the sound. You just put the sound down. There we go. So let's see the selfie camera. Now this is I think this is 8 megapixels. Let me clean it. Hold on. Just clean my selfie camera. Yep, selfie camera's been cleaned. It probably does look a little bit more better or smoother, because we are streaming on the phone. Oh, you can see the infrared now. This selfie camera can see the infrared. Oh wait, my game's loading. Hold on. Right, So it's now loading, but the SSD is not showing much. So it says loading and it's lagging a little bit. But the reason it's lagging is because of my RAM. But my RAM paging file sizes also should be correct. I'm going to check in a minute. I should not be running this slow. Hold on. Move the laptop here. Just so we have a bit more airflow. Yeah, normally it shouldn't be this laggy, but I don't know why it's slowing down. It should not be slowing down, really. I don't know if something reset or if there's something in the Windows settings that I'm probably... I don't know. I did put my PC to performance, didn't I? I didn't leave it on power save or balanced. Yeah, I put it to performance. I did everything I thought I could. Or I thought I did. What else did I leave out that's making this run slow? I remember turning off the Windows blur thing. Let me just pause it. Hold on. Let me just double check that's turned off. Because I don't know. I don't know if it was on the other hard drive or this one, but I remember doing it on one of them. Just such a blurry. There we go. Fix apps that are blurry. Hopefully it's turned off. Yeah, it's off. So with this off, you have a bit more performance over you have a bit more control and performance over your PC, which is really good because I like having more performance. I'm all about performance. So, you know, what else was there? Hold on. Input device. Test your microphone. Testing 1 2. It's probably not that microphone, it's probably this one. Testing 1 2. I don't think it's that one. I cannot remember which microphone it was. App volume. Yeah, these settings were not there in a previous installation. I don't know if it's like Windows Update. I really don't know. But whatever it is, it just is. Okay, battery. There is no battery. It's gonna stay on 100% anyways. I don't know what's going on. Remote desktop. Yeah, that's off. But the services are still running, so I've got to... when I have time, I will disable that, because... What else did I even miss out, though? Because, like, I don't even know myself what I missed out on the thing. Yeah, I have no clue what I missed out on the thing. Wait, it's probably why game mode... Is the game mode enabled? Game mode is off. Well, what's it called? I keep it off just so, like, my PC could run... Because some people on YouTube recommend game mode off, but some recommend it on. I don't know what Microsoft says about it, but I just, like, you know... Some people just say, just, like, you know, off. Okay, yeah. But yeah, what's it called? If I go to privacy really quickly, make sure these settings are off as well, because that's how you get your performance. Speech obviously off. It was on, I think, but I turned it off anyways. So, you know. Diagnostics and okay, no. Activity history. If I quickly just show you guys my settings. So location off. Camera, yeah, camera's on, but only just for the face cam thing. Microphone on as well, but only for the same thing. If I show you also voice activation, I think it was voice activation which was the one that was on, so I turned it off and now it's off. Okay, now if I go to my notifications, because I know not much is gonna send me notifications anyways. Yeah, no notifications. Account info, I don't need apps to access that. I don't know why they would. Contacts off, calendar off, phone call off, call history off. So most of them is off, yeah? email off, tasks off, messaging off, radio off, radios. Other devices I off as well. Background apps 100% off, because let apps run in the background. I do not want anything running in the background, because that's how you get like the least performance. Automatic file downloads, I don't quite know about them. Documents off, picture off, videos off. A few more down there. File system off. So most of it's off, which is really good, because that's how you get your performance on Windows 10. I might need to restart my machine in a minute, because I did just disable fast startup. I don't know. So it does affect some PCs, but not a lot, but not so many. Well, yeah, this is the Hitman 1 mission. See if it's gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna just guess it struggles with 1366 by 768, but what can I do much about it? Like, people are just spawning in, spawning out, not much going on. I think it's something to do with my RAM. So if I go to my RAM settings, what was it called? Advanced. System. View advanced system. Yeah, there we go. Advanced. Yeah, the exact same paging file size is on the other hard drive. And I don't know what's going on. Currently allocated, what? But wait, what would I have to need more? I don't get it. But yeah, what's it called? Automatically thing, that's off, so, you know. But yeah, this is kind of virtual memory stuff here, so. Don't know what DEP is. Helps protects against virus. Yeah, I honestly don't know what DEP is. But yeah, so system protection is currently off. What? System protection is off? What? How did it disable? I honestly don't know. Delete all restore points for this drive. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, I didn't know it was disabled, but if anything does go wrong, I will learn and reinstall Windows if I can. But anyways, it's disabled anyways, so what's the need really in it? Anyways, I don't know why it runs so slow on this SSD. Is it because, like, what's going on? Why are people not rendering in properly? Like, look, if I turn the camera, I could just see that, like, the APU just renders in. Look, see, you could just see the APU rendering in. I don't know. That's never happened on my other hard drive. I don't know what's going on. Actually, no. If I just minimize it, man. If I minimize it, or if I go to desktop, can I go to the desktop at least? Why is my notifications on that? Focus assist on. I don't need that. I don't need focus assist. Hold on a minute. Notifications. Get notifications from apps, and there we go. Focus assist. Oh my god. Oh. I just felt like the side of my laptop for like a few seconds. It's extremely hot. Focus assist off. So why was it on? When I'm oh, there we go. Yeah, when I'm playing a game, I just turn it off as well, because I just turn the setting off when I'm using an app in full screen mode. I don't know about that one. I'll turn that one off as well. What was that notification I just got? Hold on. Okay, I just got someone saying, look at your chat and your stream. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to my thing. Hold on. Oh man, that's funny, Mackenzie. But yeah, So I don't know about when I'm duplicating my display kind of, but not really. Because sometimes I do like to have no notification when I'm showing somebody with a on my TV with Windows. So, because obviously I don't want random notifications coming. But anyways, yeah. So that's the notifications thing. That's the notification thing. Let's quickly I'm gonna show you guys how to add Hitman 2 to graphics performance. So here we go. This is how you do it. You go to here. It's gonna say we didn't find any of your preferences yet. Let's select an app to get started. You could go with Microsoft Store or just desktop. I'll probably just go with desktop for now. Click browse. Now if you do search up let's say Hitman 2, it's gonna say it's not found or not valid. You basically go to Steam setup. If you go to downloads, Steam setup, add. So basically what it's doing now is gonna making Steam performance based, because Hitman 2 runs on Steam. So you know what that means. Let Windows decide. Well, basically I just go for high performance like that. And then I just click save. Then I go to option to check it. Then yes, it is saved. So now if I go back, if I just exit out, if I restart the game, it should be on performance. Actually no, if I restart my PC a minute, before I do that though, I'm going to show you guys one little thing I do. You see all these temporary files you don't need? Just delete them. Just delete all the temporary files, even if it's the ones that you do need. You just delete them anyways, because you don't really need them there anyways. You know. Alright. Highlight them like that. Then just click delete. Just like that. And also there's another one. And okay, nothing in there yet. Okay. Now we just go to disk cleanup. I honestly, it doesn't load that fast on a mechanical hard drive. Maybe if it was a hybrid, I don't know, but normally on the hard drive like this, oh my god, SSD is crazy. Why go for a hybrid when you literally have the full thing right here? This is why companies release the full thing, you know. They don't just release the hybrid like Seagate did. I don't know why Seagate did it, but they just did. So obviously there's no recent restore points, which is really good. Error reports, yeah, I'm gonna have everything ticked in this one as well. A recycle bin, yeah, I know. Anyways, I'm just clearing out my RAM so my RAM doesn't overheat. 'Cause currently my RAM is really hot. But yeah, I guess with the virtual memory on an SSD, it would run really, really good, because obviously it's on an SSD, it's gonna run really good. What is that running in the background? Okay, let's close this out as well. There we go. Also, the less things you have in your taskbar, the more cleaner it will look, and the more easier for the taskbar to render. So now I'm just gonna quickly just hit restart. So I'm gonna let it restart. Now I know NXBit is enabled, but I'll disable that once I see the change in Windows itself, because eventually it's gonna do it. I know. Disk drive's gonna start turning on, and when you know it, look at this. Look at that. Look, ready? Look. The SSD is gonna store there we go. Look at that. Now it loads almost kind of identical on my other hard drive, but SSD is way faster. There we are. Alright. So we're in Windows, and I just love the transition effect it does, and it loads really, really nicely. I love how nicely it loads. One thing I want the administrators to do in my school, on the PCs in our school, those HP, SFS, 8300 8300 SFF PCs is HP Elite PCs. Those are the desktop PCs. I basically want the administrators to adjust the thing on the PC, so then they can so the administrators are like me, and they can basically improve the performance and perform maintenance on this PC, so the PCs can run really nicely, even though they're just there for work. Even a work PC, just do it anyways, because you don't want Windows, you don't want Microsoft spying on what you're doing now, do you? So yeah, I know about some privacy settings. It's just what I did. But yeah, everything does render nicely. Ready? Because normally when the hard drive is going on a mechanical hard drive, I press the Windows key when I first turn on the machine. After I log in, press it. The hard drive's still doing other things in the background, so it takes like five seconds for the thing to load up. But with SSD, even if the SSD is busy, it just loads it up anyways, because SSD is all digital. It can load as well. It can load really quickly. That's one thing, and a lot of people do even agree with me. It does loads really quickly. Read and write speeds are way more because it's SATA 3, and also because it's 6 gigabits per second, obviously, because it's also SSD. So now I'm gonna try another game, but I think I probably need internet for this one. So I'm gonna try this game in a minute. So this game right there, I'm gonna just check if it works. If it doesn't, if I'm getting the same message that it told me last time. Oh my god, 20 billion quid. Oh my god, Mackenzie, man, you don't donate fucking 20 billion quid. Fucking hell, Mackenzie. Yeah, basically, I'm gonna launch this game in a minute, so I'm probably not gonna show it. I don't know if I am. But basically, if it's gonna give me the same message saying VAC was unable to identify your thing or something like that, then I'm just gonna uninstall the game and just keep Hitman on my machine, because I'm fed up of this game always saying the same thing. So thank you for being there with me. All right, yeah. If you did enjoy today's video or stream, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe on the PS4 in maybe like an hour. What's the time right now? Alright, it's like 9:29. Yeah, I'll probably go in there. I'll probably go on the PS4 in about I don't know, maybe in about 2 hours time. Maybe not 2 hours. Maybe like in a few minutes. I'll see when I can go in there. If not today, I'll go in there tomorrow. I'll try going there tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely on the weekends, because that's when I'm free, because obviously tomorrow I'm going to be busy. The 6 hours of just work, and you know what those 6 hours is? Obviously school. I've got school tomorrow, so I've got to go. If I don't go, then I'm not going to get my education. So may as well just go, because I want to get my education, and I also what's it called? I'm also not going to be bored as well, because I've got I installed another game on my phone. Also, that video editor that you see on that other channel, that video was edited by me, so I did the perfect timing with the voice memos and that, and I kind of adjusted the voice memos a little bit so that it could be in match with the audio clip. So yeah, what I'm going to do now, I think I just restarted my machine. That's really good. It restarted really quickly. I fast startup is turned off, and I could even prove it to you right now. If I go to control panel, if I go to, where is it gone? Hardware and sound. If I go to power options, look at this. Fast startup. My phone's gonna even focus. Focus, phone. Come on, phone. Why isn't my phone focusing? There we go. If I go a little closer, I'm hoping it'll focus a little more. So it should just realize it's out of focus, and then it should start focusing again. What about if I just zoom in? That should help. There we go. Fast startup is unticked. So I clicked on this, and then I did it, because right now they're kind of grayed out, and I can't tick them or untick them. So I have to press this button to kind of allow access to these here, to tick them and untick them. So you can see clearly in control panel it's saying fast startup is disabled, so or unticked. But yeah, it really does boot really much more quicker, and I'll even show you in my system config what I have in my system config. Ready? Look at this. So if I go to, I think it's boot. Timeout was 3 because that's the maximum. If I show you guys, if I try to do, I remember on my other hard drive I did 0 and then it actually did 0. But like if I do 0, it's just gonna say that. So what's that called? If I go to advanced number of processes, this is what I was talking about. So on my other hard drive, it was just maximum it can go was 2 because obviously it was only dual core on my other processor, so it was on that version of Windows. But basically, it was on 2. Then when I reinstalled Windows, I think it was on a newer hard drive, it went to 4. Because why? Because quad core. That's why. So number of process has to be ticked, and it has to be on the maximum. If 2 is the maximum, that's still okay because dual core is still fine with boot. If it's 4, however, which is it's supposed to be 4 because 4 is the most it can do for me. Actually, yeah, for me on my laptop it can do 4. If yours can do more than 4, go ahead, go for the maximum it can do. If the maximum, if yours could do 2, 4, 6, or 8, or even more than that, like even a lot more than that, like 16, let's say, or 20 cores. I don't know. I don't think 20 cores exist yet, but I know 16 cores do. But on an extremely high-end laptop, it might be on an AMD Threadripper. I don't know. Might be on there. So if I just exit out, yeah, no GUI boot. I could have that if I wanted to. Safe boot is obviously not ticked. Base video. I was thinking to have base video on because I don't really want to waste any, like, I don't want the fan to go even though it's like it's not that much quality, but you know, still. If we go to services, then if I show you, if I tick hide all Microsoft services, okay, well that's not supposed to be ticked, and this is 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 not supposed to be ticked. Basically, now just click apply. So that was after I installed Steam. I didn't realize it was there. Okay, let's go to startup then. Okay, good thing Steam isn't there yet. It might be there, but at the moment it's not there. So yeah, I've even my startup applications I've disabled. If you disable everything in the startup menu here, what's it called? It will honestly, trust me now, your Windows machine would boot, even if it's a hard drive or SSD, it would boot way quicker. Because it has to deal with it can just deal with less. Now I remember on my thing it said 3.3 seconds. I clearly have a picture of it saying 3.3 seconds, but it's not saying that for some reason. I don't know why. What is this? It's probably the refresh rate. But anyways, yeah, 3.3 seconds. 3.4. If I just restart my machine now, so I've got less things running in the background, I can do a lot more. So if I click OK. Restart. Now it should boot way quicker now, a little bit quicker. It's still SSDs, but you know, we will see if it boots quicker or not. Let's see. Oh man, it really does. Wow, that's crazy. Let's check the BIOS time now. Imagine if it's like 2.8 seconds. Oh man, I really have just upgraded my game. Anyways, what was it on again? Task Manager. There we go. Task Manager. Startup. Oh my god. I knew it. I was so close. Look at this. I really hope this is being thing. Look at this though. On a laptop, on a low mid-end laptop, come on, focus phone. Look at that. Last BIOS time 2.9 seconds. Honestly, SSD is a really good upgrade, because on my other hard drive it was 3.3, I think. It was 3.0. It was 3.3 or it was 3.0, something like that. 2.9 seconds though on an SSD. That's crazy. 2.9 seconds. Imagine if I can get like 1 second of boot time. Oh man. Definitely 100%. So yeah, with those other applications disabled at startup, you can have a way faster boot time. So yeah, there's the proof. It's all being streamed anyways. But yeah, so if you guys enjoy, I'm probably going to launch this game now, just about now. Play it with my friends, see how it goes. If it gives me the same notification, I'm just going to delete the game, defrag the hard drive, and keep Hitman 2. So, if you did enjoy today's stream, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.